What's up, you two, fam? Now, I already know what you're thinking. You like, didn't I just see this motherfucker driving this car a minute ago? Yeah, you just seen me. But, shit, I'm walking. I'm taking a walk. This is just what I'm in the spirit to do. We doing a 2-for-1 today, y'all. 2 videos in one day. So anyway, let's get right into it. My girl, Miss Candace Owens. For those of y'all who don't know who she is, I've done a video about her before where I kind of briefly mentioned what she does and a little bit about her. So I'm not about to do that shit again. But now I guess I will kind of talk a little bit about her, and I guess I have to. But she was on The Breakfast Club. Now, to the people that don't know about her, you know, she's a conservative black woman, very much hated by the liberal media, just people on the left. You know, y'all already know how I feel about that group anyway. So, how you doing? So, you know, she represents what they would call, you know, the far right and this and that. But see, all these little names and terms is the fucking division that she speaks against. She talks about the war in Palestine and Israel, which I've talked about that also. She, you know, she talks about Black Lives Matter, the black culture, talks about racism, Trump, Biden, just pretty much just the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? She's even talked about spacecraft and aliens and shit like that a few times, you know. Kind of teasing Ben Shapiro, who was the guy that, I don't really know if he's like the owner, but he's like one of the heads of the channel Daily Wire, which Candace Owens, she has a show that's on the Daily Wire. So, you know, but you know what I'm saying, I don't want to fill you up with too much information, so I don't want to lose track, get off track. But basically she was on The Breakfast Club recently. And if y'all know, like, The Breakfast Club, you know, Charlemagne and the God, welcome to The Breakfast Club, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know that they are one of the main supporters of the leftist agenda and all this fucking degeneracy and all this negative, toxic shit in the black culture and black community and all this gangster rap and booty shaking, blunt smoking bullshit that is fucking destroying black people, that will continue to destroy black people until we destroy it first. That's, you know, this is what the fuck they support. So it's funny that they actually had her on the show. The reason they had her on the show is because things are changing now. Black people are starting to wake the fuck up. See, I used to be blind too. Think it's about, you know, racism is racist. White people are racist. Okay, yes, I've talked about this so many fucking times on this channel. It's like I sound like a broken fucking record, and I'm gonna repeat myself once again. I'm gonna keep saying this shit until it's just embedded in y'all's fucking minds. Yes, there is racism in this country. Yes, there are a lot of white people who are racist, but that is the fucking minority. It's not what the media is trying to make y'all think. Like, it's just, and I know, look, see, this is, I'm gonna sound like a coon just for saying this. A lot of black people goes, oh, I'm here, coon, but it's the fucking truth. My thing now is to speak the truth, whether it makes me sound like a coon or not. If it's the truth, I'm gonna fucking speak it. So here's some truth. Once again, for the millionth fucking time. Okay? White people being racist is not the big giant problem like they make it seem. Okay? I used to think, and a lot of I think most black people still think this, and a lot of us was raised to believe this, is that, you know, once upon a time, all black people were slaves, and then all white people were slave owners, and something happened and the government made slavery illegal, and so now all the white people are all secretly mad and angry about it, and they secretly wish that we were still slaves, and they were plotting to kill us. Just bullshit. That nothing could be further from the fucking truth than that. Okay? Yes, there are racist white people. Yes, you got your George Zimmermans and you got your Ku Klux Klans and bruh, those people ain't, man, listen, they ain't got no power. They have no real military power. Even motherfucking Putin and Hitler ain't fucking with them. Okay, they have no real financial power. They have no type of military power. Basically they ain't making no fucking noise, y'all. Those people have very little say so. They're a very fucking small minority of people. Your average human does not share those type of ideologies. Those are the type of people that the media blows up. Yes, some of those groups, I would say probably all those groups, they support Trump. and they, you know, they consider themselves far right and shit like that. But, you know, that, again, that doesn't automatically make anybody who also just happen to share some views that they may share, that makes them also the same as them. That's not how it works. I understand looking from the outside in, y'all. We truly understand over here why a lot of black people still want to support the Democrats and liberals. But to the ones who don't understand why we're not on that shit, y'all just ain't figured it out. Maybe y'all stupid, maybe y'all just in denial. I get it. Sometimes it takes people longer to really realize what the fuck is really going on. So yes, there is racist white people and stuff like that. You know, it's a white lady and her kid walking up here, so I'm gonna try to be a little more quieter, just to be respectful. But I'm gonna keep the video going. Like usually I would have to turn it off or something, but I'm not gonna do that on this one. Just bear with me. I'm gonna kind of bullshit my way past them. But you know, yeah, the majority is not like that, y'all. It's only a small percentage that was only like that. There's only a small percentage that had any ownership and all that stuff. How you guys doing? All right, so you know, it was only a small percentage of like people that own slaves, this and that. Those are the same percentage of people, the same small percentage of people that run the fucking world and control everything and control the money and are funding all these wars and causing all this conflict and starting all this racial tension and Black Lives Matter and all white power. Bruh. A lot of this shit is being orchestrated by that same small group that actually did the fucking slavery. Okay, and so, you know, I'm not gonna get too much into that. I don't already said, listen, y'all know how I feel about that. I'm willing to debate, talk with anybody about this shit. You know, I don't hide my views much. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's something that can get me locked up or something. But that's just a fact. That's not even my fucking views, y'all. Black people, we kill like these are. I'm gonna just name some of the things that Candace Owens said that made everybody kind of like fucking pissed off and shit at her. These are things that she said years ago that I've heard her say this, and I'm like, man, nah, bro. She's a fucking coon. Fuck her. She's a traitor. But now that I'm more older and more mature, and I have more understanding about myself and the world, now I'm hearing what she's saying, and it's actually making fucking sense. It may hurt. We may not like what she's saying, but it's still the truth. And it may help black people more than it's hurting us, because it is hurting us, y'all. You know, we get it, y'all. Slavery, it's a very sensitive thing, man. You know, it's your history, your pride, your language, your name. To our last names were took. Just, you know what I'm saying? We all know the history that comes with it, but you know, we're not the only nationality of people that's been through these things, y'all. And I know I hate to say that because that sounds like a far right narrative. But it is the truth though. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I'm walking. I'm trying to get back. Here's the video. So she this is just a few things that she said before that, you know, that didn't make sense then, but now makes sense now. I mean, it didn't make sense then. It didn't make sense then, but fuck it, y'all know what I meant. She said, first point, she said systemic racism is a myth. Now, I still kind of disagree with that because there is forms of systemic racism that goes on, especially here in this country, in other countries, but, you know, especially here. But I get what she's saying, though. It is true. The idea that, like, you know, the world is just... my bad. Like the idea that the whole world is just like racist against blacks, and that all the white people in this country just secretly hate us, and they just set up rules for us to fail. And it's true, but not in that sense. Not like they're all just plotting against us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of still disagree on the fact that, you know, all the shit that's this whole globe, all this racial tension is a form of systemic racism in itself. Okay, but you know, whatever. I guess I'll give her that one. But main thing, she said that black people cause more violence amongst in their own community than by the police. Meaning, if you black, nigga, your black ass got more chance of getting shot and killed by another monkey ass nigga than you will by some white racist person or a white racist cop. And that's true. Statistics show, experience shows. Listen, you know, we all know about shit happening. we know about racist police, you know what I'm saying? Shit happened. It happened in some of our communities. For fucking, fucking Kylan English. I can give you many examples, but like the numbers that happen like that don't even add up as much as the way they try to make it seem like. No, the most black people that you know, just ask yourself if you black, how many niggas you know got killed by another nigga? Now, how many of them got killed by a racist cop or some white dude in a fucking Confederate flag? Again, I'm not saying these things don't happen, but the odds are very slim to none. Like, black people, we have more chance of getting killed by other black people than anything else in the world. That's a fact. That's true. Another thing, she said black culture in America is 90% toxic and negative, and only maybe 10% positive. That's true. At first, I'm like, no, it is true. Most of the rap music that they play on the fucking radio is bad. All this Cardi B and Ice Spice and Nigo and motherfucking NBA Youngboy and whoever the fuck you can imagine, bro. All this is drugs, sex, violence. It's come on, man. It's just fucking crazy. So that was true. Even back to the jazz eras when we used to back in fucking Chuck and Jive and we was smoking grass and yo, what's Daddy-O, and doing cocaine and all that shit, man. I mean, black culture now, whether it started from slavery or not, doesn't matter. We can't keep crying victims and shit like that, which is my other point. She said black people, she said we are the only race of people that still cry and play victim when shit bad is happening. You know what I'm saying? That turned out to be true. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that doesn't mean, what's up with it, bro? That doesn't mean that like things don't happen to us and shit like that, It's just saying we bitch and complain and cry when shit ain't even happening. Like, it could be some shit, like you could get fired from your job for being a dumbass and motherfucking not showing up to work, but then you're gonna be like, oh man, bro, they being racist, bro. They was being racist, bro, because the fucking supervisor was white. You know what I'm saying? So, I can give you many examples, man. I'm gonna try to just think of like one more good one. I ain't written none of this shit down, so I'm just thinking just off the top of my head, but just shit right off the fucking top of my dome. She talked about fucking transgenderism, shit like that. Which I already kind of agreed. I mean, I already agreed with damn near everything she said about that. Anyway, but just like regarding race and shit. Damn, man, what else she say? It was a good one. I just had it, but I fucking lost it. I think it was the one where she said, damn, what the fuck she say? Oh yeah. She said Black Lives Matter was a fraudulent movement. She said Black Lives Matter was an undercover LGBT movement, and that turned out to be fucking true. She said George Floyd was not, hey, look, rest in peace to the brother, if he's even really dead. Remember, I also said it could possibly be staged. I learned that from Young Pharaoh, man. You already see what they did to that brother, but shit. But yeah, whatever, rest in peace to George Floyd if he died. The whole situation was fucked up, but they made him to some type of like national black hero, and the whole thing was orchestrated. It was a money grab. It was a quick little money grab for a few people to get rich and to cause more racial tension and fucking division. And they could have sold out to them same motherfuckers that run and control the whole world. That's how they was able to even get that deal. So the whole Black Lives Matter thing was not to help black people. It was to cause a bunch of weird shit in the world, from the LGBT movement to the motherfucking, just to all the fucking unnecessary racial tension. That turned out to be true. Nobody can argue and deny that. So y'all go check it out. I'm posting the link in the description. It's a good listen, y'all. I don't trust Charlamagne and the God in them. I think they phony and fake. They just riding the fucking wave because they see that their little narrative and all that little pro-liberal shit is starting to fucking die out, because all it represents is negativity and fucking degeneracy and just fucking self-destruction. While things on the right is about real progression and actually, family values and morals and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, y'all. The world can only go in one direction. At some point, it's you can try to make it go left, but it's if that gravitational pull for those who believe in the universe, it's gonna always go right. Whether you believe in God, whatever, y'all know, same concept. It's always gonna year towards the right. You get what I'm saying? So watch the interview, y'all. Stay woke, stay real woke. Remember, not red pill. Yeah, stay red pill, not woke, because the new word woke is fake. But man, y'all get what I'm saying, y'all. Just check it out. Candace Owens on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, y'all, times is changing, man. Stop thinking everything's about race. Black people, listen, we got to take accountability. We got to stop acting ignorant, shit like that. Them racist white people, bruh, just ignore them, bruh. They not making, you know, just stop, man. We got to learn how to listen to each other's views and things like that, man. Everybody got to love each other, take care of your family and each other and all that shit. I know I sound like Jerry Springer. Okay, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. For real this time. Peace.